It wasn't just a summer thing. Canadian visitors to Maine were down again in October, 23% compared to October last year. The newest data from U.S. Customs and Border Patrol shows that 61,000 fewer Canadians crossed into Maine at a border checkpoint in October. And if you look at it month to month, you see that the percentage decline is actually tapering. It peaked in April at a 35% decline, and it's been slowly getting, I was going to say better, but it's just really not as bad, as the year has gone on. That April peak was a direct response to months of blistering verbal and policy attacks on Canada from President Trump. But March was the worst of it, with new Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney calling for a snap federal election to seek a mandate to, quote, stand up to President Trump's trade war and threats about making Canada the 51st American state. And in the months since, relations between the two countries have kind of ping-ponged between ice cold and just regular cold, I guess. But together, 9 months of relative declines has added up to 686,000 fewer Canadians spending their money at Maine businesses compared to 2024. Now, since I know people in the comments are already saying that it's an exchange rate thing, I'll repeat what I've said in previous updates. When polled, surveyed, and interviewed, Canadians who are not traveling to the U.S. consistently and emphatically say that it's in protest of President Trump's words and actions toward Canadians. And owners of Maine small businesses along the Canadian border have told the Press Herald that even with the exchange rates, Canadians still can get cheaper beer and cheaper gas here in Maine, but they're still not coming.